Hello, Judith Hanson here. A bit later than I promised, because I had a slight technical difficulty with going online on my Mac. So I'm on my iPhone. So I hope you can all see me. And, well, hasn't life changed dramatically? I may be doing this the wrong way around, I've just realised. Anyway. No, it's telling me to rotate it back. Okay, sorry about this. Back to what I was saying, which is the important stuff. Hasn't life changed dramatically in a week? It has for me, and I'm sure it has for you. And we're facing a lot of challenges. Practical challenges like having kids not at school, probably for quite a long time. Having difficulties feeding our family, maybe financial difficulties or just availability difficulties. And I'm sure you've got your own set of practical problems. On top of that, there are the emotional and mental problems that we're all suffering from at the moment. For us, the worst thing is uncertainty. And we live in a huge amount of uncertainty at the moment. Uncertainty at the personal level about jobs and businesses and getting the virus and our loved ones getting the virus and the worst case happening and losing somebody that we deeply, deeply care about. And then there are the bigger uncertainties. How long is this going on for? Is the government doing the right thing? What's life going to be like afterwards? And we're very much out of control of all of those things, and being out of control is so very uncomfortable. So I'm concerned about mental health issues both during whatever this is going to be and for however long it's going to be, and afterwards. In China, they're now seeing PTSD symptoms in those people who've been isolated for a long time. So I just want to do everything I can to help people through it and afterwards if necessary. So I'm going to be doing a meditation every day, at least for the next couple of weeks, while we all adjust to a very different life, very different routines, a lot of change, and change is uncomfortable. For all of us. Hi Joe, hi Debbie, lovely to see you here. Sorry, I'm struggling with talking and noticing people's notes come up. So, yeah, as I say, I'm going to be doing these for at least 2 weeks to help us adjust to the change. And I'm going to make today's very simple and very short. When we're doing mindful meditation, we focus on what's called a meditation object. We focus on one thing. It can be what's going on in our body. It can be what's going on around us in terms of sounds or sights. But frequently it is the breath. So I'm going to do a simple breathing meditation today. But first of all, I want to talk about breathing in general. What will be happening now if we are fearful or uncertain or scared or worried or anxious or whatever, is that we will be activating our fight-flight response, and therefore we need to deactivate it. And the best and quickest way I know of doing this is by doing a particular type of breathing. Now, you may well know a breathing technique, and please use it as often as you need to. And I'm going to teach you a simple one now, because I like to do this before every single meditation. So, and some of you may know this already and be using it. The breathing is to breathe in deeply using your belly. It can help to put your hand on your belly and actually feel it moving out. And if it isn't moving out, and it may not be because you're probably breathing high and fast, then if it isn't moving out, push it out. So using your diaphragm to breathe deeply and breathing in, if you can, for a count of 6, and out for a count of 6. If you can't manage 6, then 4 or 5 is fine. Just keep the breaths equal. So breathing in smoothly and evenly for a count of 6, and then breathing out smoothly and evenly for a count of 6. So I won't count for you because I think it's difficult. You start and end whenever's right for you. I am now going to do 3 of those deep breaths. Now, if you've not done any particular type of breathing like this, you may need to practice it. And please do practice it. I'm already feeling, because I had a bit of technical difficulty, I wasn't at my calmest. I'm already feeling much calmer just by doing those 3 breaths. So practice it and use it whenever you feel yourself getting agitated for whatever reason. So now, I'd like you to settle yourself wherever you're sitting in a comfortable sitting position, feet flat on the floor, if possible, hands just resting on your legs or your lap, and your back upright, away from the back of the chair if possible. If not, it may help to get a small cushion in the small of your back. So, take a moment to get yourself settled. The whole idea is that we are going to be upright with a dignified posture that says, I'm really serious about this. I intend to do this as best as I possibly can. So I'm going to give you a few minutes just to adjust your posture. And I do this with my eyes closed, and I would recommend you do. You don't have to keep looking at me. It's much better with your eyes closed. So, settle into a good posture. One that is dignified and upright. And setting the intention to be with this meditation. Check and adjust your posture if necessary. And then close your eyes if it's comfortable for you to do so. This is the simplest and perhaps the most powerful meditation practice of them all. Simple doesn't mean that being aware of your breathing is an easy thing to keep doing. But the idea is very simple. Become aware of your breathing. When your mind wanders, as it will, gently bring your attention back to your breathing. That's it. No need to judge or criticize or anything else. Just awareness of breath. Just to practice a bit more, start by taking some slow, deep breaths. Breathing from your belly. Make the in-breath smooth and even. Make the out-breath smooth and even. And notice how you feel as you breathe out slowly. Now, let your body take over the breathing as you bring awareness to your physical sensations. Focusing your attention on the sensation of touch in your body, where it makes contact with whatever you're sitting on. spend a moment exploring these sensations without judgment or criticism. Just as best you can, accepting them, even if they're uncomfortable. Just becoming aware of the sensations of your feet on the floor, your hands on your lap. If your arms or elbows are resting on something, notice what that feels like. Feel where your body touches the seat you're sitting on. Notice those sensations and any sensations in your back. Now, move your awareness to your breathing, to the sensations of your breathing in your body. Notice where it's easiest for you to focus your awareness. Is it on the sensations in your nostrils as you breathe in and out? Or in your throat? Your chest, or down in your belly. Keep your attention on your preferred sensation as best you can. And notice how that sensation is different on the in-breath and on the out-breath. There is no need to try and control your breathing in any way. Simply let the breath breathe itself. And as best you can, also bring this attitude of acceptance to the rest of your experience. There is nothing to be fixed, no particular state to be achieved. Allow your experience to be as it is, without needing it to be other than it is. Sooner or later, usually sooner, your mind will wander away from the sensation of the breathing. And that's okay. That's simply what minds do. It's not a mistake or a failure. When you notice that your awareness is no longer on the sensations of the breath, gently congratulate yourself, for you are once again aware of your experience in the moment. So notice what sort of thought you were having, and maybe identify it as planning or worrying or past or future, however you wish to label what your mind was doing. And you can just use the label thinking if you prefer. And when you notice and have acknowledged that your mind has drifted away, then gently and kindly guide your attention back to the sensations of your breathing, to an in-breath or an out-breath, whatever you find. awareness of breath. Remember, a wandering mind is normal and natural. The aim of mindfulness is not to quiet the mind. The aim is to gently raise your level of awareness of your experience in this moment. So your wandering mind is a way for you to notice what's happening in this moment and how your mind works. And then, without a need for criticism or self-judgment, gently guide your attention once again to the sensation of your breathing. Be friendly with yourself when you bring your attention back, rather than criticizing or berating yourself. Notice how the body breathes by itself. Simply be aware of the process. Be aware of the process happening. Each breath an opportunity to start again, afresh, using your breath as a friend, a trusty friend that brings you to the peace of the present moment. Just continue to be aware of the sensation of your breathing for a few moments. And if your mind wanders, gently, kindly bringing it back to an in-breath or an out-breath, whichever you find. Now, in your own time, take a few deep breaths and start to slowly adjust back. Opening your eyes when you're ready, moving gently or stretching if that feels right for you. Taking your time to adjust back to the external world and to being present with life. Hello everybody who's joined, and a hello from the Philippines. I am going to be here every single day at different times, and I will publish the times for this week, this afternoon. So please, from wherever you are in the world, you are very, very welcome to join me for a meditation session. I hope you all feel a little calmer, a little more settled and peaceful. Do practice and use that breathing. And keep safe. Keep well, and I hope your loved ones keep well and keep safe. And I will see you again tomorrow. So thank you for being here. Bye.